Hey everybody. So today I want to talk about something interesting that happened on the side of everything I do for work and everything that I talk about with friends and whatnot, except for my friend Haas. Second round on this short squeeze. So to recap, for the original one that happened months ago, a bunch of us bought GameStop stock. Forums were created calling things stonks, Wall Street bets on Reddit and all that. I was a part of it right up at the end where I bought in on GameStop, and then the very next day was the day that Robinhood, the app for my phone that I can trade stocks on, it did some chicanery. And, there was a congressional hearing about it and whatnot. And, it pissed me off back then. Like, I felt like that short squeeze had a chance to do something that the squeeze on Volkswagen in the past had done. I felt like that squeeze had momentum, and what Robinhood did by freezing the buying of stocks but allowing the selling, and then who are you selling to? The hedge funds. I felt like that was just a shitty move on their part. And it really left a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm not a normal investor, I'm not typical at all, or at least I wasn't. That moment kind of it won my spirit to spite, absolute spite. So I decided, you know what? These guys, these Wall Street bets guys that are, pointing out all these stocks that are shorted more than there are actual stocks out there. Some of them have this purpose that for me aligns a lot with, frankly, the Occupy Wall Street movement of a decade ago, which I was a part of initially because of the financial reasons. Not what it eventually turned into, but those initial reasons really did resonate with me, and so does this movement. I learned about a lot in these months about how hedge funds shorting stocks so much actually prevents a company from being able to get loans that would help them fix themselves in order to get out from underneath the problems that they have. So these shorts can actually, by a very outside influence, hurt a company. And these hedge funds, they're just vampires on industry. That's what I have come to believe. And so when it happened that the short squeeze for GameStop months ago was interrupted and kind of thwarted in its momentum, I got bitter, and I decided, you know what? Just on the off chance that we're going to hurt one of these hedge funds, I'm holding, and I don't care for how long. I'm in a place financially where it doesn't matter if I do, right? And I decided each one of those meme stonks, I was going to pick one up from the ones that looked like they were shorting, or the hedge funds were shorting more than the available amount of stocks out there. So I got this list right here. That's GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond. That's Express, a store I've never even been to, but I hear it's all the rage in malls. Build-A-Bear Workshop, I think I've walked into one or two of those. Nokia, the phone that I don't even know that I've seen a Nokia phone in a long time. But then AMC, which today, it's June 2nd, it's at around $68. Now, when I picked up this AMC stock back in the day, I bought it for a tenth of the price, around $6.80. So I got like a 10x return on that right now. And in fact, if I look at my entire one stock of each portfolio, I could, if I sold out, sell at a profit right now. They're all up. But no. No. It's very, to me, not politically correct. But these Wall Street Bets people do describe one type of investor, the person who's going to hold like a retard. And as unpolitically correct and unpalatable as that sounds, it does describe how I feel about these stocks. I'm just not going to let go. That right there, that entire one stock of each portfolio, it's worth right now $467. That's about the price of a PlayStation or an Xbox, you know. I'm good. You know, I know some people who that would probably pay all their bills for the month. You know, and that is my ticket. Just right here. That's my ticket to the show. And I want to watch the world burn. After what happened with the first short squeeze and how Robinhood and Citadel Capital moved to thwart that squeeze that was created by the people. And they pretty much saved Melvin Capital's asses there. I'm all in on watching everything go to shit. If this causes the gamma squeeze that brings down the entire stock market, and we're the reason why that happened, you know, I fucking hate the system that much. Here I am holding them all. Any one of these could squeeze to however much money, and for how I felt that day of the first squeeze with GameStop, these could go to $1,000 each, and I'm not selling, because it's not worth my feelings of what happened that day. The shit that I went through in my feelings when Robinhood froze buying of GameStop, and other markets did the same. You know, other places did the same, and they were all basically in cahoots to protect old money, to protect the industries that had already existed, to protect their buddies at the golf course. Fuck them. You know? Every time in the future that a company gets overshorted, and they reckon that there are synthetic shares and naked shares out there, and that's the only reason why the price hasn't overblown. These young millennial crusaders, I'll call them, they're going to be there now. I feel like an entire generation just got a free education at the level of an associate's in business through all of this. You know, we've been learning a lot, and we don't like what we see. And I'm not letting go. Forget diamond hands. I don't care if these go to 0. I don't care if they go to 1,000. I'm not letting go. Come what may. I hope the whole house burns down. And I have my ticket.